Hello everyone, this is the Prussian Prince with another Total War Attila tournament match cast. This is going to be the Agartha Flash tournament number 3 match between myself and Dzambal. So this is going to be an interesting one. This is the round of 16 and I'm playing as the Vandals and Dzambal is the Allans. So I say Allans maybe a little bit favored in this matchup, but we will see. I mean, anything is possible. I mean, the Vandals are not, it's not like they're hugely not favored in this anyway, but let's see. So my build here, as you can see, I have my Germanic Nobles General Bronze 1 with Brace. Then I have, let's see, up front, looks like a bunch of these Noble Alani Cav, 4 of them Bronze 1, and on each flank I have an Alani Horseman Bronze 1. In the back you see that I have, looks like 4 of these Vandal Berserkers, the 2 on the left flank are Bronze 1, and 2 Noble Suebi Swordsmen in the center. As for my skirmish contingent, well, I have a lot of skirmishers, as you can tell. A Germanic Hurler on the right flank, 2 Germanic Hurlers on the left, and a bunch of Germanic Archers, looks like 4 of them, so 7 skirmishers in total. That's a lot of skirmishers. Anyway, for Dzambal, who is the Allans again, he has a Germanic Nobles Bronze 1 General with Warcry, it seems. Then, what else does he have? Let's see. In terms of Cav, he has 2 Noble Alani Cav on the left with a Noble Germanic Horseman, and on the right, 2 Noble Alani Cav with a Noble Germanic Horseman. So, pretty strong Cav contingent, but actually, it's kind of breaking the rules because it's max 4 heavy Cav. And he has actually 6 at this point, but doesn't really matter, I guess. Anyway, up front he has 3 Germanic Hurlers, and looks like 2 Germanic Archers and 2 Elite Germanic Archers. I'm not quite sure why that is the choice. He does have 2 Noble Germanic Swordsmen in total. The one here is Bronze 1. Looks like 2 Elite Agartha on the right, 1 on the left with this Noble Germanic Swordsman, Bronze 1. So definitely interesting build here. Quite strong in terms of skirmishing, actually. I say that he actually has a slight skirmish advantage. We have the same number, but he has Elite Germanic Archers compared to Germanic Archers, which are just a tiny bit better. Anyway, as you can see, he's moving up now, so I've decided to activate Precision Shot as he's moving in and start firing. So yeah, these hurlers are going to take a lot of damage as I go in. And now I'm actually shooting downhill, so this is pretty good for me. I've also got Precision Shot enabled, so these units are getting destroyed right now by my hurlers. Lots of damage by both my archers and my hurlers. So now I'm gonna move in with Noble Alani Cav. Maybe not the best move by me here, actually. He's gonna go in as well, but I'm gonna pull back because looks like, is he gonna fire at my Cav? Looks like no. So that's okay for me. I force back his hurler. I don't get shot at. Okay, bar that, I got shot here, so this is not great for me. I'm actually keeping my Cav far too close to my skirmishers, so there's a possibility that they're getting shot too. That's not great for me at all, actually. Here I'm trying to get into his skirmishers. Looks like I might be able to get into it and then disengage very quickly. So I do kind of get it and then pull out immediately after killing a couple of them. But looks like it's not going to be enough to round them off the field. So I do get like 14 kills. But looks like it is enough to round him off the field. So here I kind of win the skirmish engagement despite the fact that he spent more. But I do get my Cav shot at, so that's not good because I kept them far too close to my archers. Here now I'm doing fairly well on my left flank here as I've pushed through his skirmishers. I'm killing this Germanic Hurler as well. He still has some Germanic Archers, but yeah, that's going to be a problem for me, his Germanic Archers. Now I'm going to pull back and probably going to start focusing his Noble Alani Cav once I can, I believe, which would be right now. Looks like I'm going to turn around, start targeting the Noble Alani Cavalry, which looks like, am I going to be able to get some shots off? Indeed, so this is pretty important. That's a good amount of damage done to the Noble Alani Cav. Actually losing 3 men, so that's pretty big. Now I'm pushing up, trying to target his archers. Here, as you can see, they're taking a lot of damage. Here I get into his hurler and then essentially disengage right after because I don't want to get shot at. And at this point I don't have a lot of ammo left, and he's got his hurlers here, which would actually go in very close. I'm not even firing at them, and he's gonna start getting some potential kills here. He might not even go into melee. Looks like he's gonna pull his hurlers back because I was trying to go in with the Lani horseman. I actually charge into my own archer, so that's pretty bad for me. Now I'm just gonna disengage. That was a really bad move by me, actually. It accomplished nothing, and if I would just pull back the cav unit, it would have gone much better, actually. But here I'm getting shot at again because of my odd positioning with my cav. However, lots of good shots off at his noble Alani cav, that's for sure. Now I'm still targeting this Germanic archer. So at this point, it looks like I'm gonna move up, and I actually lost all the ammo on my units. Targeting this unit without flaming shot, so that's a mistake on my part, actually. As for here, well, as you can see, I've done some damage to his archers and to his noble Germanic horsemen, but not enough to... Right about now, it looks like I'm gonna go into melee with this unit, but it kind of gets stuck. Okay, here we go. Looks like it's gonna charge, and now it's gonna get stuck again. Now it's gonna charge again. So some weird bugs with charging in this game, actually, in particular with infantry, I guess. Looks like I get into his hurlers, who actually have some ammo left, so I guess this engagement is pretty decent for me. Now I'm still targeting his noble Germanic horsemen over here, doing as much damage as I can to them. It looks like I take one of them down. This elite Germanic archer is starting to drop, but now I'm thinking about attacking because I don't have a lot of ammo left. I noticed that he's moving up these units, and his elite Agartha warrior is kind of out of position. Look, but here he does have this noble Germanic swordsman, that's for sure. But the thing about his noble Germanic swordsmen is that they're not really good at supporting the fight. However, he does have these elite Agartha warriors, which I need to be really wary about. I get my slingers into this noble Germanic swordsman. I try and get into his elite Agartha. Well, I don't, but I try too late. That's a pretty bad move by me because I'm late. Here I'm targeting his noble Lani cav, which is a mistake because it's a lot of friendly fire. Here it looks like I'm gonna try and get into his cav, but I fail, and he gets a nice cav charge in. I do actually get a cav charge into his noble Germanic swordsman. Now I can follow up with my Vandal berserkers with frenzy and rapid advance, so that's gonna do very well. Here I fail horribly with this noble Lani cav. Here I do get my charge off, and I am able to support with more units. Also have an extra cav unit around here on this flank because he's blobbing 2 cav here, which is pretty bad for him, actually. That's not good at all. He does have this extra noble Lani cav though, and he's gonna pull out 1 noble Lani cav here. Very nice move by him. But at this point I am actually pushing on my left flank and getting rid of this noble Lani cav. I'm also pushing through with slingers, but as you can see, my center is not doing well because it's a noble Swaby swordsman, but I didn't actually use the shield wall. Sending in my Germanic nobles to support and then give brace, so that's gonna be good for it. My Vandal Berserker is pushing through over here. I'm going to disengage the noble Alani cav from here. And then I'm going to rear charge here. It looks like I'm going to be able to get potentially some decent charges here with the noble Alani cav. As you can see, it should get some kills. Here though, as you can see, the elite Agartha just demolished my Vandal Berserkers. The Vandal Berserkers did nothing against the elite Agartha. I still have some cav left on the field, which I'm trying to send around maybe for a rear charge here. I managed to get this noble Lani cav stuck, and now I'll support with Vandal Berserkers, so that engagement gonna go for me. I pushed on my left flank, which is great, but now my right flank is starting to collapse. He's breaking through here with noble Germanic horsemen, targeting my Alani horsemen as well. I'm gonna try and stop him with the archers, which is actually gonna be pretty good for me. I still have some archers and slingers on the field. I've broken through his right flank. Gonna disengage this cav unit from the fight, and now this noble Lani is not gonna like it. Though this unit is at minus morale, so it could rout, which would be huge for me. It looks like it does rout off the field. Now I'm gonna go for a rear charge here, and I hit straight his general and the elite Agartha. So that is probably the best I could have done with this noble Lani cav. Now I have to keep it in there because if I pull it out, it's just going to end up dying. So I have to keep it in there for as long as possible to get as many kills as it can, and it doesn't look like it's gonna get too many kills, but every little bit helps. And now I'm getting my Vandal Berserkers here into his elite Germanic archers, trying to go around, but his elite Germanic archers are kind of stopping my cav unit. I'm still trying to get through here, and I think I'm gonna go in for a rear charge here. And the Alani horsemen don't actually get the best charge off, but I think it's gonna be enough to rout this elite Agartha. Here I have to engage my general to support my noble Swaby and my Germanic archers, but because of the Warcry, my units are not in great shape. However, as you can see here, my Germanic archers just holding off this noble Germanic swordsman for as long as they can. My general's still on the field, and I do rout some of his units. Though my Vandal Berserker's trading quite well here, actually, and I have another Vandal Berserker here that's going to kill off his elite Germanic archers. I've still got some elite Germanic archers I'm going to send around to probably rear charge in this engagement, and this is a huge blob, actually. The thing is, he's fighting my blob from the front. And my Vandal Berserkers here actually killed off his cavalry, and I've routed off this Germanic archer as well. I still have the noble Swebby swordsman here with 90 men left, and they should do a decent job here. And looks like at this point his elite Agartha still has some of them on the field. This noble Germanic swordsman not gonna like it, and now I'm blobbing up here trying to defend my general to make sure that I use meat shields for him. Sadly here, these units that are in Berserk are not really helping me too much because they're not attacking the proper units. This is pretty bad, very unfortunate for me actually that they're doing that, and at this point I'm like, oh no, come in and support because my general is gonna die otherwise. So here it looks like he disengaged with a noble Germanic swordsman, but I wonder if that's the proper choice here because now his he's not killing my Germanic noble as quickly as he could because I have some meat shields on field. Noble Swebby doing quite well, but again the Vandal Berserkers, they're doing their very strange thing. His Germanic noble is down to 68, whereas mine is down to 82, so mine is in better shape. The Vandal Berserker is still running around, as you can see, but now they're definitely in a prime position to do a good thing, it seems. But this is very close, and it looks like finally, after routing those units, I should be able to turn around this game and hopefully gain a victory for myself here. And yes, it does turn in our favor, the tide of battle, and that Vandal Berserker did some weird things there, and looks like this unit is gonna come in and with this charge, I believe, is it rapid advance charge? Yes, so now his general is just gonna get struck by the Vandal Berserker rapid advance charge. He's not gonna like this. And he is down, so what a close game though against Dzambal. Look at some of the noble Swebby swordsmen though, 261 kills. That is insane. They definitely paid for themselves, and some Vandal Berserkers did really well though. Too as well, but my cav kind of not doing what I want them to do here. Some of Dzambal's noble Germanic swordsman though, very impressive, and an elite Agatha warrior with 414 kills. What an insane unit, I didn't notice it. But anyway, that is Max, so hope you all enjoyed. If you want to see more, don't forget to comment and subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Google+, share the video, and I shall see you next time.